Good morning, folks. Welcome to QuantSap. This is Vicky Sajnani. Let's get started with the morning market brief. 18,216.80 Nifty futures minus 47 points down. 41,926 Nifty Bank gains of 0.19%, 81 points up. SGX Nifty is pointing to a 116 point cut, 18,100 thereabouts. So what do we see on the charts? Charts are roughly similar. You have some kind of a bear candle there. So let's see how that pans out with a weaker opening this morning. 18,000 happens to be the litmus test and 17,800 on the higher side, 18,300, 18,500, 19,000 are the levels for Nifty. Looking at the OI picture from Nifty futures, we are seeing some amount of shorts coming into the system. That's a scenario which we get from this picture. Okay, and also from the OI of the options, we are seeing 18,500, 18,400 for that matter, 400, 500, and there's a lot of concentration of calls as such. So there is a bunch of resistances around close to 18,200 to 18,400. And the major resistance now stands at close to 18,300 mark. And the next major resistance, 19,000 mark. On the supports, 18,000 is the major put OI. So that's the major support for the markets as such. And 17,800, of course, is the next major level. Looking at the pain picture, 18,100 happens to be the pain point as far as what's being indicated. Looking at Bank Nifty now, so we have 42,000 and 41,000, the broad range in which Bank Nifty could oscillate. And of course, you have 41,500 as the intermittent support zone and 41,000 as a next major support on the psychological level. So let's see how the things evolve, especially with the slightly negative opening with the Nifty as such. You are seeing longs coming into Bank Nifty. That's what yesterday's scenario indicated. And as far as the OI picture is concerned from the options end, 42,000 happens to be a strong level, and on the lower side, 41,500 and 41,000 are the two major supports. So 41,700 happens to be the pain point for Bank Nifty. Top gainers and losers, PI Industries. We have PNB and Bank Baroda as top gainers. Lal Path Labs, Jubilant Food, MRF as the major losers. Looking at the index contribution, we are seeing much of the sectors which contributed negatively for the index, except for infra and FMCG, which were in the positive end, and fertilizer sector, which was mildly positive as such. So you have 0.51 points from the contribution from the fertilizer sector, 4.5 contributed from the FMCG, 6.2 points contribution from infra. Well, while the other sectors were on a negative binge with minus 10.5 contribution from NBFC. Looking at the built-up sector, sector-wise built-up for the variety of sectors, Bank Nifty stocks, fertilizer, infra on the long end. You have auto ancillary cement on the short side. TVS Motors, again, 1150 happens to be a stiff resistance, and you have 1200. On the lower side, you can see 1100 as the support zone and 1085. So on a breach of say about 1150 plus levels, positive momentum could be witnessed in this stock. TVS Motors, again, looking at the OI picture, So we are seeing marginal longs coming in. So that's a picture which is being painted from the futures end. Looking at the options, 1200 happens to be the strong point for resistance as such, with the highest call OI out there. 1100 happens to be the strong support zone. Tata Chem is the other stock which has a major support at around 1100, and then the next major support at close to 1085 and 1030. So let's see how that pans out. There is pressure on the counter, a negative pressure, and the moving average is close to 1152. That's what is being indicated. So 1150 and 1200 happen to be the two major resistances for the counter. Let's see how this pans out. The pressure is kind of bearish in nature. So let's see how it evolves during the day. So you have shorts which I'm managing in this stock, okay, from the futures front. As far as the OI picture is concerned, OI picture for options indicating 1200 happening to be the stiff resistance point, and 1100 happening to be the major support zone for this counter as far as put OI is concerned. Now moving on to the band list, PNB and Balrampur Chini. Balrampur Chini is a possible entrant into the band list. The securities in the band list is PNB as of now. Before we wrap up the session, I would like to highlight to you, please adhere to strict stop losses while trading in derivatives, and also please consult your financial advisor before stepping in. And these are the levels for Nifty, Bank Nifty, which we have already discussed. Infra, Bank Nifty, fertilizers on the long built up, auto ancillary cement on the short built up, and TVS Motors and Tata Chem is the two stocks which we discussed, and band list PNB. Well, that's all from my side. Wish you happy trading and all the best.